What kind of trends are you seeing students doing? Are they staying in state or are they leaving after they graduate?
Well, I can tell you that over the last few years, it's been relatively steady as far as how many students choose to stay in the state of Iowa when they find full-time employment or how many leave. And generally, it's right around 50% stay in the state of Iowa. In fact, the number for our 12-13 academic year was 49% would stay in the state of Iowa. And then if you look at the next highest ones, Illinois would be 26%, and then all other Midwest states and kind of the contiguous to the state of Iowa would be 11%. So overall, you have around 86% of the students staying in the Midwest. It does depend on the opportunity, and I think different students value different things when they're looking for full-time employment. Sometimes it also depends on if they happen to do an internship with the organization and had a great experience and then got offered a full-time position. They might be more apt to take that position than someone else. So it really kind of is, each job search is so unique to the individual student that I think you see that play out in the numbers as well. We do know that we do try to make students aware of the opportunities in the state of Iowa. We do have a Consider Iowa program where we recognize Iowa employers at our career fairs. We've done special networking events over the years, or road trips or immersion trips where we take students to learn about opportunities in the state of Iowa and get to meet young professionals so they have an opportunity to network with people who have chosen to stay in the state of Iowa or return to the state of Iowa, and just what the quality of life is like here, and is there things to do outside of work, and can I afford to have an apartment or buy a house, and all those kinds of things. We want students to find the right opportunity for them, obviously, and when you have such a high percentage of students coming from out of state, nearly 50%, you have to understand that sometimes those students want to go home. They want to go, if they grew up in the Chicago suburbs, they may want to go home to the Chicago suburbs, but you also have some that do stay in the state of Iowa as well. And obviously when we're doing career advising with students, we want to make sure that we're helping them make the best decision for them. That being said, sure, and I think I mentioned some of the activities that we've done to make students aware of opportunities in the state of Iowa that are here. And internships are so important for that too, for them to get into a work experience in the state and in Des Moines or in Cedar Rapids or Iowa City and find out what it's like to kind of live and work here, kind of try that out. So there's a lot of different ways that students get exposed to or can take advantage of getting exposed to what it's like to really live and work in the state of Iowa. So we hope through some of the networking opportunities, some of the ways to visit Iowa employers or get exposed to them through the career fair, that we're giving them a taste of what it's like to work and live here.